Don't let them take our sound. Anyone's town. Not for sale, can't buy it.
Everyone's sound. Can't buy it.
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yay!
Sir, what brings you here today?
My support of not locating this on Nantucket Sound.
Why?
Because it's the wrong location. It'll destroy the sound. You'll never bring it back to what it is right now. And we are a tourist economy down here, and it'll have an adverse effect upon it. It's a great idea, wind energy, but it's the wrong location.
Wind power is where we need to be at. Wind power is obviously going to create a lot of jobs. It's going to be able to power up most of the Cape, and that's what we're looking at. Is to it's a future that we're going to be leaving for our children, and that's something that we really need to think about.
Mikey. Just call it.
We started this morning very early, watching the sunrise with the Mashpee tribe and engaging in the tribal consultation that is necessary as part of the process as we move forward to conclusion of our decision on this particular application. We spent most of the morning in those tribal consultations and then part of the day out in the bay itself looking at the Met Tower and understanding the area where the proposed wind project would be located if ultimately it is approved. It was important for me to come here with our entire team from the Department of the Interior, because there's only so much you can really learn from maps, and you can learn from diagrams, and you can learn from meetings that you have in Washington, D.C. It's very important for us to be here in the Sound itself, where we could actually see the sun rising, where we could see the crimson skies, where we could see the beauty of the Sound, and where we could see the history and heritage of this place. At the end of the day, there are three cardinal priorities that we have to uphold here as we make this decision. The first is that we must move forward with a renewable energy priority for the nation. It's a priority for President Obama. It's a priority for me as Secretary of Interior. Secondly, we need to make sure that we uphold our responsibilities for historic preservation. That is part of the responsibility of the Department of Interior as we preserve and tell America's story. And thirdly, it's important that we respect our relationships with the nation's first Americans, and so the consultations that we're having with the tribes are an effort on our part to make sure that we're upholding the integrity of those relationships.
Excuse me, ma'am, can you tell us what you personally told Mr. Salazar and what you hoped he got from your conversations personally with him?
We gave him a general tour of the area and just really tried to communicate the significance of the viewshed and the Sound and the elements that are contained within the shoal and how important they are to us as a people, and for us to be able to continue our cultural resurgence for our people as well as for our unborn children and our unborn generations.
My name is Jessica Mark Welch, and I brought the kids here because I think it's important for them to learn that clean energy is important, and we have to think about future generations. We have to think about all our children when we're figuring out what kind of energy we're going to have. So we believe in wind turbines.
My name's Dave Moriarty. I'm a lifelong resident of Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and I'm here today to protect my community and to protect our economy, protect our environment, protect our history and our culture, and especially the indigenous people of the region. That's why I'm here today, and I'm very excited that Mr. Salazar came to Falmouth, to Woods Hole here, to meet with the Wampanoags and meet with the people of the Cape and Islands, and to see how beautiful and fragile our environment and our economy is.